Hello everyone, this is What's Up, and this will be, let me get this thing a little better situated. Okay, let's hold this like this. Give me some room for error. So this is Half Coil Syndrome 4. This video is about Half Coil Syndrome, and specifically this one here will try and address a video done by Tin Man where he shows a nice Tesla coil being used as a primary, and we saw the effects that it gave, and I thought I'd look into it also. So here goes my part of the explanation. You know that in my other videos, on the previous videos, I showed that the intensity is going down here, so we can see this. I'll put this on here, and we're going to go down here, and then we're going to swing down, and we're getting down to nil. Anyways, so almost down to nil there. Okay, so there you go. So we know that there's a gradual decrease until we get to the end. And this gradual decrease is the only thing that can impinge on this core. So the higher part of this is impinging on the core, and the core itself is sending the impress to this side here, and that's what we were talking about when I use my compasses. But we can see the same thing here. My frequency generator is at 90 kilohertz square wave, and 50% duty cycle coming on the coil. And so I'll just take this little coil here. I just put a lead on it. You know how I don't have to scope this and volt this, and I don't really care. So I'm moving this towards the center. You can see it disappears. I hope you see this. Trying to see if you guys can see this. Yeah, I should be able to see this. And then when I move to the left, you can see it lights up again. So what I'm gathering here is that it's the same thing. This is a countering of the half. It's a sort of a countering of the half coil effect, with the core going longer underneath a practically zero end of a winding. So we're seeing this effect, and we're thinking, well, you know, it's the winding itself. It's not the winding, it's the core. And I think in your case, since you're on a Tesla coil, the Tesla coil, since it is a large diameter wound in a very long column, you're getting a lengthwise effect that is almost doing the same thing as this core. And I'll show you a little more about that. So so I showed you this here. I showed you that on channel A. Okay, I showed you this here. We saw that. Now I'm going to take this off and put on an outer coil loop, and put this on channel B. And this is still at 90 kilohertz. You can see that I don't know if you can see the LED lighting up. So what we'll do is we're just going to hold this like this and put this on channel B. And here, this is all the way on the positive side where the pulse is. And I'm going in the middle where I'm getting a very high rise. And then I'm going to the end where I get a low rise again. But I want you to look at this low rise. Look at the height of this low rise and compare it to this. So we already know that this side here has more, and it probably has more because this is the source. This half here is really the side that's working. This is a remnant side because of the core, and we see less on this side for that reason. Otherwise, there's no goddamn way. There's no way. With the energy pulse coming in here practically being nothing, that it's this coil imparting all that to that core. There's just no way. So this is it. And so what you see here is when I'm all the way down, why is it going that much down? Well, of course, because this coil, all this part of its capture now is not being used because of the diameter of this blue pickup coil. Okay? It means it's picking up from further away. And as I'm going in the middle, now it's really, really all over the core, and it's really getting high until it gets to like its maximum that we see, and it all automatically starts going down because it's not getting as much from only the core. Okay, so we're still talking half coil syndrome. We just have to be maybe careful about how we see things and the effects. We see them at eye value. We might be sort of how can I put it? Basically, it's like a wrong way of looking at the real effect. So anyways, this is all I wanted to show you for now, and I'll get some new things ready soon enough. Thank you. Bye now.